I am going to show you how to set up your Pinterest boards to get your content seen and to get the most traffic to your website. So I'll show you who I am. I'm a blogger just like you guys. Here's my little blog, Electric Mommy. I have been on Pinterest for, 5 to 10 years now. My blog is at just over or just about 60,000 sessions for the last 30 days. So I've been doing this a little while. I am going to pop in here and just explain to you my board strategy so that hopefully you learn something and hopefully it'll help you guys grow too. So I'm going to go into this right away. This is kind of assuming you already have your account set up with Pinterest, and I very much suggest getting a business account set up so that you can check out your analytics and just use the tools that they have for creators. So assuming that that is all set up, let me explain how you should do your boards. The point of these boards is to help Pinterest be able to find your content. That's why the board titles and the board descriptions are key when it comes to setting up your boards. Pinterest is a search engine just like Google, so you need to help it understand what your content is about as much as possible. I'm going to use recipes as an example since that's the content I share and what I'm most familiar with. I share a lot of dinner recipes, but instead of having a board that's just called recipes or even like dinner recipes, I have boards more specific to what kind of recipes they are, like slow cooker recipes and one pot meals. Now, however many boards you should create is completely up to you. I don't think there's any right or wrong number. I could probably come up with 100 different boards that my recipes could fit under, but you also don't want to do too many. I do think that there is a balance. I only use about 15 boards that I regularly pin my recipes to, and that's been working just fine for me. You want to pick words or titles that are the most searched for in regards to your content. Let me show you how I research the best titles for my boards. So there's two different ways that I do some keyword research within Pinterest. One is if you go up here on your profile page to the Pinterest menu, click that and go to Pinterest Trends. I have it open over here. It'll take you to their kind of keyword research tool. You can put anything in here. So say dinner recipes again, for example, since it's kind of a more broad term, I want to come find more specific things that people are searching for within dinner recipes. I just start typing dinner recipes, and right away it's kind of like giving me some ideas for other things that people are searching. And not only that, you can actually, like, let's do dinner recipes healthy, click on it. It's going to do a deep dive basically of that, those words, and show you how it performs over time. And not only that, it also gives you some other related trends right here. So this can sometimes give you some ideas or other ideas for your board titles as well, like easy, healthy dinners. So that's a little more like niched down, a little more specific than just dinner recipes. Another place I like to check is just in the Pinterest search bar itself. So right over here, I'm going to search, but not your pins. You need to make sure this is on all pins. And let's just try dinner again. Dinner recipes. I'm just starting to type the word, and I want to see like what it pre-populates down here, because this is kind of where it's giving you some highly searched terms. So again, I can get ideas right here. Dinner recipes healthy again, or if I'm dinner recipes for two, they're just more specific, and if they're popping up right here, these are what's being searched within Pinterest. All right, so now that we have your board title picked out, you did your research, I'm going to use easy, healthy dinners right now as our example. So now I'm going to go show you how I use ChatGPT or AI to help me with the description. So I'm going to come over to ChatGPT and tell it what I'm looking for and ask it to help me with a board description for a board titled Easy Healthy Dinner Recipes, and I'm letting it know I want it to reach people looking for quick and easy dinner recipes that are both healthy and nutritious. So let's see what it pops up. Sometimes, well, a lot of times it does need tweaked, but it's a really good place to start. So let's see what it gives me. So I just read this. I really like it. It includes words like nutritious dinner recipes, fresh ingredients, eat clean, meal prep, all different words that people looking for healthy recipes might be searching for. So again, just start with this. Make sure to look at it, tweak it if you need to, ask it to help you tweak it, use it, to your advantage. And then once it looks good, you're going to copy and paste this over into Pinterest. All right, let me show you how to do that really quick for anyone that doesn't know how to set one up. I'm going to copy this description here, go over to Pinterest. Here is just the main profile page. We're on created by default. Go over to saved here, your saved boards, and then you should have a little plus button right here. Click that, and you're going to create a new board. Make sure to click board. Here under name is where you're going to put your title, easy healthy dinner recipes. You could keep the board secret if you don't want anyone else to see it, but obviously we're not going to do that here. We are not adding collaborators. We're just going to hit create. And right here, it's going to bring up some stuff for a brand new board that it recommends you add to it to get it started. And you are more than welcome to do that. I actually highly encourage that. If you don't have enough content of your own, go and find some relevant pins for that board. I'm not going to click on any right now. This is what it'll look like right away. There's no description. You're going to click on these three little dots right here, edit board, and over here it will take you to the details of the board. So I'm going to paste my description here from ChatGPT, and you can also, let's say, okay, click done. There's our title and our description, and you can also edit the board cover. Once you have some pins in here, it will give you an option up here, and you can pick an image to make as the cover for your board. So that's how I mostly use it right now, just to kind of tweak or help me with my board descriptions. But that's because I've had my account for a while. If I was brand new and just starting out, like if you are just setting up your Pinterest and you still need to set up boards from the beginning, you can experiment with ChatGPT and just tell it the content that you share and the audience that you want it to reach, and let it know that you want help setting up your Pinterest boards with a brand new account. So I did that over here just to experiment and let it know, I shared travel content and want my stuff to reach people looking to travel, that I share itineraries, hotel recs, how to get around in different cities, etc. And asked it to help me with some board titles and descriptions that fit my target audience. And it did it. It gave me a whole list of different board titles and descriptions. You can kind of pick, what fits your content, but it's a great place to start. However, just again, be sure to just double check these titles over in Pinterest. Use these as kind of like a starting point, then go take them, search them in Pinterest, and tweak them to whatever, is being searched over there. But if you're just starting out, it's a really good place to start from scratch. So once you have your board set up, you want to put them in a certain order. The order does kind of matter as far as how they show on your profile, and you want the most relevant or the most searched for topics to be at the top. And right over here, when you're on your saved, page where your boards are, click this little filter menu right here. You're going to click custom, and then you can just drag and drop your boards and arrange them however you want. Like I can move family dinner over here if I want. You can drag and drop them, arrange them however you want. Or you could also, if you want here, leave them A to Z or with the most recent activity. However, I do recommend custom arranging them to show your most searched for, or your, the most relevant topics to your content at the top. So you can see mine here. Of course, all of these are the ones that I pin to the most. Some are brand new. I just was like kind of adding some more recently, so they don't have a lot of activity. But these are, as far as my content goes, where I would pin the most: pasta, dinner recipes, healthy recipes, stuff like that. And then towards the bottom is going to be all my older boards and also group boards, which is a whole other topic in itself. If you guys are curious about group boards, let me know. I'm thinking wondering if I should do a video on those or not. All right, so now you should have your boards all set up. You should know how to do your titles and descriptions. Now go pin away. If you don't have your own content or enough of your own content, then definitely pin some other people's content. Just go on Pinterest, look at other things that fit that board. Again, the main goal is getting Pinterest to understand what that board is about. So make sure what you're pinning to it is relevant to that board. I really, really hope this information helps another blogger out there. If you guys have any questions about Pinterest, blogging, setting up your boards, let me know in the comments. I will be more than happy to help.